Hi, how are you doing? I hope you're doing great today. This is Teacher Ines again of Accomplish.com, and I will be your teacher in developing your English ability in grammar and pronunciation. We're going to explore, learn, and enjoy this book, Engage Level 2, together with your creative and comprehensive ideas. So now let's continue reviewing our page 72. Okay, so did you still remember what we reviewed? Great! So let's continue now. So now finish the story, okay? So as you remember, we started the story with our past progressive and simple past, right? So all you have to do is to fill in the blanks with the simple past form of the verbs in parentheses. So right, for example, hit. Okay. Start. Fly. Drive. Go. Have. And wait. Okay, so simple past only. So let's continue now. But soon a strong wind hit the coast of and it started to rain. The birds? What's the answer? Great. Flew away. The young people? Great. Ran to their cars and very good. Drove home. We very good. We went to the cafe near the beach and great had a cup of coffee. We waited for the storm to finish. Wow, so you did well. Okay, so let's proceed now to our adverbs of manner. Okay, so fill in the blanks with the adverbs of the adjectives in parentheses. So did you still remember? Great, so we do have here loud, happy, careful, easy, good, and hard. Okay, so right, for example, number 1. I shouted loudly, but my mom didn't hear me. What about number 2? He's smiling. What? Great, so he's smiling happily because he's passed the exam. What about number 3? My dad always drive a very carefully. Very good. Okay, what about number 4? They climbed the mountains. Great. Easily. Okay, so what about number 5? Our team played great. Well, but we lost the game. What about number 6? It was raining. Great. Hard. When we left the house. Okay, so let's read now our story here. This is a true story, okay? So on Christmas Eve on 1971, German teenager Julian Cupcake took a flight from Lima to meet her father in Volcapa. But the plane never arrived. When the plane was going through a storm, the 17-year-old girl looked out the window. She saw that the wing was on fire, and that was the last thing Julian remembered. She woke up 3 hours later. In the jungle, she had some broken bones, and she was alive. She looked around but found only some empty seats in parts of the plane. Of the 92 people on the plane, Julian was the only survivor. Then she remembered her father's advice: follow the river to find civilization. Julian walked along the river. Sometimes he heard planes, but she didn't see her. On the 10th day, she found a house and rested for a while. The next day, a group of Peruvian hunters arrived at the house. They took her to the town of Trevista, and a local pilot flew Julian to her father in Polcapa. Wow, is that a great story? Okay, so did you still remember what happened? Okay, so let's do the activity now. So all you have to do is to circle T if it's true and F if it's false. Okay, so number 1. Julian was going to meet her father, so that is true. What about number 2? A hurricane hit the plane, so what's the answer? Great, so that is false. Okay, what about number 3? Julian woke up in the desert, so the answer is great, false, because it's in the river. Okay, what about number 4? All the 92 people on the plane survived, so that is great, false again. Okay, so only Julian survived. What about number 5? Julian followed the river, so that is true. That's what Julian's father said. Okay, what about number 6? Peruvian hunters found Julian, so what's the answer? That is true. So did you enjoy our video class today? That's great. I hope to see you again next time. Bye.